You mean to tell me that Warner didn't allow Zack Snyder to put John Stewart and KiloWog, two of the dopest Green Lanterns known to man, in the Snyder Cut? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fatal J, back like I love something, and I'm glad you're here. And you're gonna want to stay and watch this video all the way to the end, because I believe Zack Snyder, after Army of the Dead, has something big in store for us. And the thing about it is, after watching Justice Con, after watching Grace Randolph's interview with Grace Randolph, Zack Snyder is very positive. He wants to keep the Snyderverse going, and I believe, well, I'm gonna tell you what I believe later on in the show. But before we get in that, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because when you hit that notification bell, it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. And in the description box below, make sure to be a producer of the Fatal J Show. Bars. I didn't even try to make that rhyme, but it rhymed. And in the description below, you can be a white belt tier, a red belt tier, or a black belt sensei tier for $8. Almost said for black belts. Hey man, talking too fast. Sue me. But it does so much for my show. Better equipment, money goes right back into the show. Better equipment so I can bring the pain for you and make an absolute fool for out of myself. And also in the description below, make sure to join that Ninja Blast Indiegogo comic campaign. Man, we're doing excellent numbers out there. We just reached over 5K. People are really believing in the boy Fatal J, and best believe you're going to get your comic book in time. It's going to get shipped to you timely, and it's going to be a lot of goodies up in there. So make sure to check that out in the description box. Now let's get into some dope news. In the news, Michael Keaton is back indeed on the Flashpoint set. I know a lot of people are saying that Michael Keaton was leaving. No, Michael Keaton is back. I got to hear from the rap. And the rap, I'm gonna say this about the rap. The rap was pretty legit. They came out with this news months ago saying that Michael Keaton was going to be in this movie. I didn't believe none of it. So let's check it out right here. It says, yes, Michael Keaton really is playing Batman in The Flash. After hesitating over COVID concerns, the actor joins cast. UK production begins this week. It says Michael Keaton talent agency ICM Partners have confirmed the actor will return as Batman in The Flash. The superhero film officially kicked off production in London on Monday, as revealed in an Instagram post from director Andy Mushetti. As the rap first exclusive reported, Keaton was in talks to return to the role of Batman after nearly 30 years to appear alongside Ezra Miller and Warner Brothers' The Flash. But Keaton set the fandom on fire last month when he hinted in an interview with Deadline that he might not do The Flash because of his concerns about COVID-19. I am glad that Michael Keaton is back. Marvel is going to start this multiverse thing, but you always must remember that DC does it first. No, I'm not being DC fanboy because I think Marvel is dope. I think DC is dope. They are both dope, but I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing to see Michael Keaton back in that Batman Returns suit. And you don't know what they might do. They might even step it up a level and upgrade the suit. Now, there's already pictures out there that the Batmobile is going to be on set. And also, it's a video going around where they're showing the logo of the trailer. This might be the trailer. This might not be the trailer, but it's showing the logo of the movie. Now, when I looked at the logo, I was thinking this to myself. This looked a little CW-ish. because I was thinking Grant Gustin was going to show up in this piece. So it's going to be real interesting to see how that play out, to see if we get a trailer for this. But let's get into some more news. Yes. Now, normally I don't touch on this, but Marvel has came out with a Shang-Chi trailer. Now, the thing about Shang-Chi, I'm familiar with this character. He's based off of Bruce Lee, pretty much so. Now, when I watched the trailer, it was action-packed. It had a dope vibe to it. But at the same time, it was nothing that really stood out to me. I'm waiting on that second trailer to make me a true believer. Because as you know, when it comes to your boy Fatal J, I love that Kung Fu. I love that ninja stuff. I love martial arts, period. Any type of content, movie, mangas, anime, movies, old Kung Fu movies, I'm down with it. It looks interesting. It has my curiosity, but that first trailer, they don't never just bring the pain on that first trailer. They always add those little Easter eggs later on, so maybe those Easter eggs will get me pumped up. But I'm looking forward to this. I want to see what they do, and a lot of people are saying that a hologram Tony Stark might pop up. My boy 3C Films, he pretty much told me, Fatal J, that is not happening. You're an absolute idiot, sir, and you should stop believing that Robert Downey Jr. is going to show up in Shang-Chi in hologram form. So, sir, stop talking like that and stop tricking the people with the clickbait stuff. And I said, yes, sir, I agree. Thank you very much. And let's get to some next news.
Am I gonna be okay? Am I gonna be okay?
You're gonna be...
It's been pretty much a month now since the Snyder Cut has happened. The fans got what they wanted, and it was cool to see Zack Snyder in these interviews talk about the different things that happened behind the scenes and how Wayne T. Carr, I didn't even know who Wayne T. Carr was, to find out he is a friend of Ray Fisher, but he was going to be John Stewart, because that was the big thing during the campaign of release the Snyder Cut, is Green Lantern is going to be in there. And I think it was cool to go another route and put John Stewart in there. John Stewart is probably my favorite Lantern. I don't know. It's hard to pick between Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Kyle Rayner, KiloWog. I can't pick, but I would have to say John Stewart is probably my favorite one out the list. And it was cool to see that. And it was cool to see how positive Zack Snyder was. If you notice this whole time, Zack hasn't been telling anybody to chill out with the campaign. Stop with the campaign to restore the Snyderverse. I believe right after Army of the Dead is successful, and it will be successful. Once that movie becomes successful, I believe HBO Max is going to come back to Zack Snyder and say to him, hey, let's renegotiate a deal. Let's look at the budgets. Let's see if we can come out with a Justice League 2, or let's come out with a Backflip series. I'm telling you, Zack Snyder, I peeped him out. He is down with the restore the Snyderverse. Him and Chris Terrio. That is very gracious news. Now, don't get too pumped up, because I feel like a lot of people is getting pumped up and want Justice League 2 to come out next year. I don't believe that. I believe that we got to get the Batman movie out the way with Robert Pattinson. We got to get Aquaman 2 out the way. We got to get Shazam and Black Adam out the way. Now, I believe in the next 2 or 3 years, we will see a green light of a Justice League 2, something directed by Zack Snyder. I truly believe, because just like a year or two ago, Zack Snyder was quietly in negotiations about the Snyder Cut movie. So keep hope alive, because I truly believe something huge is coming, and we will hear news about it in a few months in a green light. I feel like we're going to hear something right after Army of the Dead. Once we see the Army of the Dead numbers, and the numbers are going to be huge. After the Army of the Dead numbers, we're going to hear something about Justice League 2 soon. Trust and believe. Now let me know in the comments if you think I'm absolutely wrong and you think the Snyderverse is dead. I don't believe that. I believe Zack now is in his hands, especially hearing this from some reliable sources I got out there who told me right now it's in Zack's hands. So don't worry about them not releasing the numbers. That don't even matter. That doesn't matter at all. Zack got the cards in his hands, man, and he gonna play them right. Get back at your boy Fatal J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because you know it makes me feel oh so good and oh so swell. In that description box below, join the Ninja Patreon, and in that description box below, become a backer of the Ninja Blast manga comic book. Thank you so much for watching me make a fool of myself, and I'm out of here. Bye. You just learned that your ninjutsu sensei is hiding a murderous secret from you. What would you do? Enter Ninja Blast, the 32-page Ninja Revenge manga style comic book. Once Ninja Blast lands in your hands, you will understand the awesome, spectacular, page-by-page comic book goodness still exists. All professional comic book readers and collectors like yourself deserve an incredible comic book experience with action-packed art, a dynamic, well-written story without millions of speech bubbles on one page. The Ninja Blast story consists of the young Shadow Blast ninja Ace, who gets caught up in a family feud between his sensei and his sensei brother, General Ganto of Neo Tokyo. This feud would drag Ace into a secret of his past that he wasn't never prepared for. Ninja Blast is created by me, Fatal J, and your first ninja mission assignment is to become a backer of Ninja Blast today on Indiegogo.
The time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons.
And we living it up.